Mm. Oh yeah. Okay. So I just woke up from a pretty killer fucking nap actually. Totally unplanned, but you know, whenever the Z's kind of hit you like that, um, and you're really tired, sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. And it just hit me, man. We had the day off from work today, so I was just kind of moping around the house, and it hit me. I was out, but while I was sleeping, I had this dream. It was pretty much a dream where I had never started working out, and as Chris Bumstead would say, I was pretty much a skinny bitch, uh, and I did not like the feeling at all. I did not like it, but it was one of those dreams where like nothing really happened, just some like random crazy stuff, and like it's hard for me to even remember. But at the same time, a lot happened. It was like a whole freaking life's journey, I don't know, man. It was weird, but I did not like the feeling of it at all. I remember waking up and just feeling like dread, and just overall, because like for the first couple of seconds when I woke up, it felt real. So just I had a horrible feeling, and but then quickly that turned into relief because it wasn't real. It was more like a nightmare, really. Fucking nightmare, man. That's the kind of stuff. Because like when I woke up, it felt like I don't know. It was just like 13 years wasted, even though that 13 years never even happened in the dream. It was a strange feeling. I'm sure a lot of you out there have had dreams, or I mean, like I said, we'll call it a nightmare. Nightmares like that. It was fucking did not like it one bit. I would be okay with never having a dream again if it would mean that was nightmares included. Like, no, I don't need that shit. I just need to sleep, get my rest and recovery, wake up, and then that way I can do what I got to do and go to the gym. Most importantly, go to the gym. Uh, yeah, I did not like that at all. But yeah. So for all of you that have watched, I'll try to make this quick. That have watched last Wednesday's like video, you know that at least for me, I tried something that I have never done. I'm sure there's people out there that have trained like this, but again, I've never done it, so it was something new. But I really like the way it turned out. I mean, how do I explain this while being quick? Uh, I mean, basically, I get in here, I do a straight set to failure or within at least one rep of failure, and then I set it down, but I don't get up out of the machine. I stay in place while I set the weight down. I wait 5 or 10 seconds, and then I go again, do as many as I can, and that will all count as one working set. And then I did 3 sets here in the leg curls, 3 sets of leg extensions, and the part that was brutal is when I got to the hack squats. I did 3 sets of the hack squat, and that's really where I got tested. Because yeah, I mean, doing that here and on leg extensions, it was definitely, I mean, it was tougher than what I would normally do. Because normally you get to failure and you stop, you're done. That's a set. So I was kind of pushing beyond failure. But when I got to the hack squats, man, that shit was tough. But I have just enough crazy in me that I think I'm gonna try it again. Because like I said, I really like the way it felt, and I kind of want to try it again to see if it's as good as I initially thought. And if so, I'm considering I'm considering trying this on all my body parts, not permanently, but maybe for like a couple weeks, or maybe in like a month or two, just whatever feels right. Um, because the thing is, I'm only gonna do 9 sets here today. Of course, I train legs twice a week, so I can kind of get away with that. But each set is so intense, and you're going. so beyond failure, it starts to add up pretty quick. And 9 sets is really all I needed, and my fucking legs were done. They were done. So yeah, I'm gonna try that again today and kind of see how it goes. And if it goes like I'm thinking it will, this might be a style of training that I do for everything, at least for a little bit. At least I'll try it. It might not feel as good as it does with my legs for everything else. So, but anyways, I've talked enough. I'm warmed up. Let's get into this first working set. All right, so that might not look like much, or maybe it does. I don't know. You guys can judge for yourselves. But I'm telling you, that adds up pretty quick over time. So let's do 2 more here, and then we'll go from there. I fucking love it. Oh yeah. If you don't feel that, there's something wrong with you. All right, let's do one more. Oh boy. Come on. That's it. Oh my god. You know what? All right, so this wasn't part of the original plan, but since Again, I'm only doing 9 sets. Let's throw in a drop set. Now, I'm gonna do something a little different. Normally, on a drop set, I'll go up like a couple notches. So it's still kind of hard, but then obviously, lighter. So I can, do a pretty decent drop set. But I think this time, I'm gonna go up like 4 notches. No, let's go up 3. We'll go up 3 notches instead of 2. Make it a little even more lighter. And just try to get a ton of reps here. Oh shit. That was intense. If you guys couldn't tell. I don't even know where to put my legs right now. Whew, all right. I got enough to say. Let's call that good. Let's move on to leg extensions. All right, a quick assessment of how I feel about the second go around of doing at least the leg curls like this. It's about as good as I remember the first time, shockingly. I say shockingly because, again, a lot of times when you first do something new and fresh for the first time, it could kind of just have that wow factor because you've never done it. So it can kind of cloud your judgment, either negatively or too positively. So I figured this second go around maybe might bring me back down to earth a little bit with this. But I gotta say, man, only 3 sets in a drop set. By the end of the first set, actually, I'll say this: by the end of the first set, my hamstrings were already burning. That doesn't always normally happen. So, I mean, I'm gonna count that, and the same thing happened the last time I did this. So, I think just setting the weight down, waiting 5 or 10 seconds, then going again. And again, I only got like an extra 4 or 5 reps each time I did that, but that was enough to create more stimulus, make it more intense, and then you kind of have the results of what happened. So yeah, I like it, man. We'll see how the leg extensions feel. I have a feeling this is going to be the same, so probably nothing different here. But let's do this first set and we'll find out. Ooh, I'm not ready. All right, damn. Okay. I'll say I was not ready for that very initial first rep. Apparently, I should have warmed up a little here, which is kind of surprising because, yes, they're different muscles, but 3 sets of leg curls, again, with the way I was doing them, you think they'd be enough to just overall wake me up. No, that goes to show Each muscle is its own thing. So I should have warmed up here. Lesson learned there. But yeah, good first set. Let's do 2 more. Oh. All right, 1 more. This set's gonna be a doozy right here. I can already feel it. Okay. Now we got a drop set. Shit. Let the fun begin, right? Oh man. I'll be honest, I was not expecting that. I even went up 1 notch lighter, like I always do, or not like I always do, like I did in the leg curls just now. So that was even lighter than what a normal drop set would be for me. My quads were just done, man. They were done. Well, mission accomplished. I doubt I can flex my legs right now. Can you guys tell? Yeah, they're so full of blood I can't flex them. Whew. Let's move on to hack squats. All right, guys. I'll be honest. I've been kind of dreading this. I'm not gonna lie. I have been. Just because I remember the last time I did what I've been doing here on this, it was fucking tough, man. It was tough. But honestly, that's a very big part of training. You're not gonna. Honestly, I'll say it like this: more times than not, you're not going to want to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? That's just part of training. Like, what's the phrase? If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's not easy, man. It's fucking not. But if you want to get that dream body or the physique that you've always wanted, or if you want to hit that PR that you've always wanted to hit, and whatever it might be in here, I mean, more times than not, you're gonna have to do some shit that you don't want to do. That's just how it fucking goes, man. I know it kind of sounds cliche, but that's where the separation occurs. That's where you can separate yourself from all your competition. uh, doing the little shit, uh, whether it be just going for that one extra rep that you don't want to go for, but you know you can probably get, it's just going to be a fucking hell of a rep. Or whether it be doing an exercise that you know you need to do to kind of change your physique or help you hit that PR, but you don't want to do it. But you know you have to, you know. A lot of people will skip. They'll, you know, they know they need to do it, but they'll say, I'll do it next week. Next week comes around, they never do it. It's like a never-ending cycle, you know. So this is just part of it. I know I need to do this here, and it's one of those things where when you're done, it's a very rewarding feeling, you know. When I get done with, it's only 3 sets. When I get done with these 3 sets, I will feel very rewarded and satisfied with what I did. Even though while I'm doing them, it's gonna fucking suck. Let's be honest, it's gonna suck. But yeah, same thing like I did last week. 4 plates on here. My knee was bothering me a little bit on leg extensions, so I don't know. I was considering, depending on how this first set feels, considering maybe throwing on my knee wraps. And if I throw on my knee wraps, I can actually do a little more weight. So I might throw on like a 25 on each side or something. But you know, I'll save that speculation for when I get done with this first one. Let's just do this and go from there. Oh man. All right, let me collect myself before I try to share my thoughts. All right. First set was actually pretty brutal. You guys could probably tell. I actually got a little lightheaded, so I'm going to be very careful with these sets here. I only got 2 more, so I'm going to try to power through while still being, you know, making the smart decisions here. So if it gets too bad, I don't know, maybe I'll try something a little easier. But like I said, it's only 2 more sets, so let me try at least, you know, see how this next one goes. But I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you could tell, my feet, again, I have my feet pretty close. I mean, I maybe have, I don't know, like 2.5, 3 inches between my feet. So normally, I'd have them like out here, which for me, I can get a little bit more power out here. So the closer my feet are, the more I'm going to hit my quads a little bit. But to try to counter that, to where I also hit my hamstrings some. Obviously, I still think I'm hitting my quads more, but I'm bringing them up about right here on the platform. So it's a little up past center. So it's going to activate my hamstrings and hips and glutes a little bit more than if I kept them down here. in the middle. So just trying to get, just trying to do it to where I can hit. I mean, yes, I'm still probably hitting mainly quads here, but I want to hit it to where I'm hitting hamstrings a little bit and glutes and all that too. Not as much, but I'm still hitting them a little. So up. Ah. Might have to wait like 15 or 20 seconds here. Be honest, it's getting to me a little bit now. All right. I maybe could have done one more rep, but I got one more set, so I'm gonna save that for this final one. Leave a little in the tank, you know. Damn. I gotta turn the music up for this set. Try to help me power through here. See me more I got in me. Cut the camera. I'm done. All right. As you guys can tell by now, I decided no drop set on the hack squats. Um, I was feeling the overall effects of those sets. Um, I think I was on the verge of passing out again. Oh, now actually, it started on the second set, so that was it, man. That was all I fucking had. If you guys can't tell, I mean, I've been done for 5 or 10 minutes now, and I'm still breathing a little, somewhat hard. Yeah, man, sets like this is just, it's a whole other ball game. It is. I like it. It's very intense, very intense. Um, I will say again, I don't see it being something that is a permanent change. By no means. It's just too intense. You couldn't train like this all the time for for forever, basically, unless you just really adapted your body to that. But that is a lot. You have to have you already have to have no life outside the gym if you want to be that 1% of 1% of people have that physique like that. But if you train like that, you really have to kind of dial back and dial down what you do outside the gym. I mean, it'll be all about rest and recovery if you did this all the time. So, but I do like it. I could see it being like I said, a temporary change, and maybe not even every workout. Maybe some weeks I'll do it on legs, like I did this week and last week, and then other weeks maybe I'll do it on back and biceps, maybe on chest and triceps, shoulders, and it's some weeks maybe every day. Um, just depends. Just depends how it plays out. But I do like it as of right now. That could change. Like, you know how it is. Once you start to do something like this every day, that can start to change things. So I'll have to wait and see kind of how it affects me, how my body reacts. But yeah, I mean, the legs are pumped, if you guys can't tell. Yeah. So what else is there to do besides start posing, right? Again, it was only 9 sets that I did today. But honestly, again, with doing this sets like this, kind of going beyond failure in a way, it feels like I did 20, honestly. Like, my legs are shot, man. But let's do a little bit of posing. You know what? Let's move over to a different spot. Yeah. I just like the lighting better here. I mean, over there is fine. But I just think it here, it's just a little better. The shitty part is I had to zoom in to get, a good shot. And you guys know, it kind of blurs shit up, but, you gotta do what you gotta do. We're gonna cut it short and sweet here. Again, I'm just, after that workout, man, I'm just kind of done. I feel very depleted right now, which is strange because, again, I'm on a bulk at the moment, so that doesn't make 100% sense, but apparently I need to eat a little more today. So I'm gonna go get me a protein shake. I mean, overall, fucking great leg day. Only 9 sets, like I said, for the 10th time here. But very effective 9 sets. So let's call it a day and fucking be back tomorrow for the second best day of the week. I don't know about second best, but chest with a little bit of triceps will be tomorrow's main agenda in the gym. So till then, I'll see you guys tomorrow.